What non-musical thing in your life helps you the most with playing the saxophone?
Well, there are probably many, many non-musical things in my life uh, that relate to my life. My life is playing the saxophone. So everything, I mean, if we had to have a dichotomy, it would be my saxophone playing and my life. Those would be the two things that I am faced with every day when I wake up in the morning. And so everything affects my saxophone playing. I remember my friend Charlie Parker used to say, "Oh, well, whatever happened to me that night or that day, that's going to affect my performance that night." And that's true in the macro world. Whatever happens to me in my life affects my performing. However, that being said, uh, well, I'll wait for your a response to that before I try to expand. Okay?
Okay. I can appreciate that kind of feeling like the whole music and life thing. I guess I was curious if there was anything that maybe you experienced in life or something that you do outside of music that profoundly affects um, or even something like physically that you do that helps with the saxophone. Um, I don't know. I was just curious if there was anything in your life.
Well, Monica, Monica.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, that's a very important question because everything you do in your life affects everything, period. Everything you do. You drink a glass of water, you walk down the street, you, whatever a person, anything you do affects your life, it affects who you are, it affects your relationship with other people. You may do something and you're not thinking about it and it affects somebody else. So everything has a meaning. Is nothing helter skelter about life, period. And anything you play, everything you do affects your music. It's all of a piece, really. The big picture, it's one. The small picture, it's music and life. The big picture, it's all the same. So I would say that that means that you have to live a very circumspect life in the things that you do. You have to make sure you believe in what you do because everything matters. And that way, your music is going to take on more of the real intent of music. Music is something spiritual. You know, it's not just making a living, teaching, playing a solo at night. I mean, it's all part of a huge, huge thing, which is Monica's life. And Monica has to realize that everything Monica does is important. Things don't happen random. That's people's. I was talking to a friend of mine last night, and he was one of these random people. Thought, he thought that everything that happens, oh, it doesn't mean anything. It's just random.
Having
So it's not the way it works. And your music is a perfect example of that because you're playing your horn is the most celestial, beautiful thing in the world. It's one of the most great things. Every time you put that mouthpiece to your mouth and you start playing that, you're engaging the heavens. And that's the way you have to think of it. And this is also in your life because everything means something.